The leaves turn gold, the weather turned cold, and the story began to unfold. It's 1976, a season still alive. The legends and the memories that time could never hide. From the kickoff in September to the champions at the end, we turn the pages back again and live those days once more, my friend.
Welcome back to Pigskin Glory Football 50 years ago today. It's Sunday, August 22nd, 1976, and today's football news includes roster cuts in Cleveland, a look behind the glamour of professional football, and 2 NFL preseason games that went right down to the wire. Let's turn back the clock 50 years. The Cleveland Browns continued trimming their roster as opening day moved closer. Cleveland released 4 players: running back Doc Bonner, defensive tackle Pat Donnelly, linebacker Sam Johnson, and quarterback Bob Bobrowski. With the regular season now only 3 weeks away, jobs around the NFL were becoming harder to hold on to. And that fight for a roster spot tied directly into our second story, appearing in the newspapers. ABC was preparing to air a documentary called "It's Tough to Make It in This League." The program promised to show the side of professional football fans don't normally see: the physical punishment, emotional pressure, and constant competition that came with trying to stay in the NFL. Featured players included Walt Garrison, Joe Namath, and Lou Picone, while coaches, scouts, and owners and agents were also part of the story. Professional football was becoming one of television's biggest attractions in 1976, but for the players themselves, life in the NFL wasn't always glamorous. 49ers 17, Chargers 16. The NFL played its first ever game in Hawaii, and it produced a fantastic finish. San Diego took a 16-14 lead when Sergio Albert kicked a 25-yard field goal with 56 seconds remaining. But veteran quarterback Norm Snead quickly moved the 49ers into position. With only 2 seconds left, Steve McAmere kicked a 38-yard field goal, giving the 49ers a dramatic 17-16 victory. Jim Plunkett had earlier thrown 2 touchdown passes for San Francisco, including a 68-yarder to Willis McGee. The NFL's first trip to Hawaii ended with the game decided almost literally at the final second. Vikings 23, Bengals 17. Minnesota also needed some late-game heroics. Cincinnati carried a 17-10 lead into the fourth quarter, but Fran Tarkenton helped the Vikings battle back. Minnesota tied it on a Chuck Foreman touchdown run, and then the Vikings defense gave Tarkenton one final opportunity. With less than a minute remaining, Mark Mullaney intercepted John Reeves and returned the ball to the Cincinnati 6. Tarkenton immediately found rookie Sammy White for the game-winning touchdown with 24 seconds remaining. Tarkenton finished with 224 yards and 2 touchdown passes as Minnesota handed the previously unbeaten Bengals their first preseason loss, 23-17. And that's it for August 22nd, 1976. Football exactly 50 years ago today. We'll be back tomorrow with our journey through 1976 continues. Until then, make sure you click like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss another day of Pigskin Glory Football 50 years ago today.